Okay, so hey guys, um, I'm back. Nice to finally record for you all again. I know it's a Monday, and this is gonna be going up on a Monday, but hey, I just wanted to check in. I got a new mic. Hopefully the audio's not as shitty as it used to be, but we'll see. So anyway, I know I'm talking to a wall whenever I say this, but how have you guys been? Like everything's been kind of, weird with me recently. I'm doing this while my girlfriend is asleep, like on the phone with me. She's napping right now. Yes, you heard me correctly. Girlfriend. Well, really, partner, because, you know, still, they use she, her pronouns as well as along with they, them. You know what I mean. I'm not going to get into the specifics. Anyway, what's up, peoples? Um, I'm back mainly for like the sole purpose of I've got a bunch of funny stories for for you guys. Um, I might honestly record a video tomorrow because even though yes, my girlfriend will see this. Hi, babe. Happy to uh, happy to have you in my audience. If you take a nap again tomorrow, I'm most likely gonna record another video about this funny story. And I know you're probably gonna beat me because you don't want me being friendly with this person. I get it. I understand. I'm kidding. She doesn't beat me, guys. Do not, take this video down. That was a joke. I'm. My bad. Anyway, so basically, this story time is kind of funny, in my opinion. And, again, let me know in the comments if you want to keep seeing these story videos. I will gladly post more of them whenever I have the time. I know the first time I said I'll do weekly uploads, and the last time I said I'll do weekly uploads. Everything's just been everything's just been messing with me right now, and so I apologize. I also apologize if you can hear my nephew in the background. He's a little loud sometimes. Anyway, okay, on with the actual topic of this video. Um, so this story time is happened quite recently. Okay, I don't really have that much interesting things to talk about, but this one really grabbed my attention. So I'm a sophomore in high school at the time of making this. Okay, I'm not sure where I'll be within the next few years if I keep doing this. I probably will, I'm not gonna lie, because this seems fun to do. Record clips of me being pretty bad at games. But, I'm not that popular, okay? Not in the way I hope to be. Anyway, let me quit blabbing on about myself. Okay, so I'm a sophomore in high school at the time of recording this. There's this girl in my first period biology class. There's two of them, actually. One of them, she's pretty shy. The other one hangs out with some of the more popular chicks, you know? Uh, sorry, smoke break. Anyway, um, fucking, um, anyway, words. Sorry for swearing. Anyway, so, this one girl, the really shy one, was there for 2 days of, no, 3 days of the week. She was there Monday, last Wednesday, last Friday. Tuesday and Thursday gone. Okay? So, on Wednesday, when she was back, I made the joke I made a reference to a quite famous show that you all might have heard of, Phineas and Ferb. If you haven't heard of that show, you're too young to be watching my channel. If you haven't heard of that show and you're also sophomores in high school, you did not have good childhoods. I mean, I didn't either, But, at least I know ball. At least I know ball knowledge. I mean, Phineas and Ferb is like the most common ball knowledge, dog. A popular girl at my school knew Phineas and Ferb. So the reference that I made was, dude, we're getting the band back together. Now, don't, like, you know. I thought it was funny at the time. I get, a little corny. My fault. To be cringe is to be free, as my friend Phantom has told me. Hi, Phantom, if you're watching this. Anyway, so she asked me, wait, what is that from? Started snapping her fingers. Is that that's from Phineas and Ferb, right? I said, yeah, it's from Phineas and Ferb. And she was like, dude, I loved Phineas and Ferb growing up. Now, there's another conversation regarding this same chick that I want to talk about later. I might honestly do it just for the sake of, this video. But basically, we had a whole like 2-minute conversation about how Phineas and Ferb was peak. Like we made so much references. We started talking about like we were in our biology class. We started talking about how like technically they were biologists, paleontologists, archaeologists, like all like mechanics and everything, like engineers. Dude, they were like so much of like they were so much different things, you know. Basically, we had this whole 2-minute conversation about how Phineas and Ferb was peak, and I am not gonna lie, it was kind of funny. I kind of liked it. It was like a bonding with my table moment. Not because I don't really have the best reputation in my school. I gained it during middle school. Yeah, I'd rather not to talk. I'd rather not talk about that. But sorry for the hiccups. The people who are going to be watching this, oh, they most certainly will be familiar with what I'm talking about. Mm. Apologies for the nephew again. Anyway, to continue this, um, basically, so yeah, it was quite an interesting conversation. A little table bonding moment. I didn't really like it. I know I said that, but it was strange, but in a good way. Anyway, I think one of the following days we had a conversation like that girl was talking about how like with another group of girls um how you know if kids started like just randomly she started talking about My Little Pony. I don't know where that came from, but I let her know a shocking piece of evidence, um, which don't know if you all knew, but this is gonna sound really girly for me to say, but I really don't care. My Little Pony Generation 6, didn't know if y'all knew that, is coming out, and they're getting rid of Applejack and Rarity, the two canonical lesbians. So yeah, and they're only going to be making like guest appearances. I don't want guest appearances. I want my lesbians in the show. Anyway, that's just a slang word I picked up from my girlfriend. Anyway, hold on. So, my bad. Basically, she made the comment, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of agree with it. If more teenagers nowadays didn't like have TikTok and like watched kid shows, we'd be better off than like how we are. And I'm not gonna lie, I fully agree with that. Now, that's gonna be hypocritical for me to say because I'm a mad doom scroller. Yeah. um, anyway, I know I say that a lot. I'm so sorry. Basically, to kind of top things off, that was like a very interesting experience that I had, and I just felt like sharing it because, you know, it's I kind of missed this, and I needed to find an opportunity to, but between starting school back up and my family problems. Sorry, didn't mean to get like a little sentimental on you guys. Anyway, not sentimental. Didn't really want to get like too upsetting on you guys. You know what I mean. Anyway, I'm um I'm happy that I got a chance, well, the chance to make this video. And yeah, I really hope you guys like the new mic quality. I'm going to listen to it a little bit, see how it sounds on the recording. Um and yeah, I will see you guys later. All right. Bye.